All right, welcome back. I'd like to share a few things with you. Remember I told you in one of the previous videos they tried launching coins in 2004, but because of the low value of the currency, it does not work. In the past 2 weeks, they've stressed to you, countries can only put coins into circulations when they have a higher exchange rate, okay? Then, to prove Caproni's the biggest clueless piece of turd on the planet, okay? And all he tells you is that Iraq has 74 trillion dinar in circulation, okay? What he's not smart enough to tell you is that most of that 74 trillion is outside of Iraq, and when they do the rate change, when all that dinar outside of Iraq gets turned in, it's going to significantly reduce the note count, so the CBI, again, doesn't give a freaking crap about it. This article tells you the same thing. It says, I'll read you the sentence from the article. After the change of currency will occur, a serious reduction in the volume of transactions with less amount of money. Boom! Caproni is a clueless moron. You guys have a wonderful day. Read the article. It's amazing. Has a lot of good detail in it. And here's what you guys have to be careful of. You're taking every statement in the article to heart. Here's what you have to understand they're doing to you. They put a lot of different misleading scenarios. This article has a lot of different examples and directions they can go in this article. It doesn't tell you that is the direction they're going to go. They talked about shifting decimal places and removing 3 zeros and all that, guys. Remember, they're not always going to give you everything because they can't tell you 100% of the truth. They need to mislead you and confuse you. That's their goal, okay? So I found 2 articles, and through history, guys, there was a lot more than 2, telling you 2 currencies will coexist together, meaning 2 different currencies, large notes and small notes, again, both having separate values, will exist together at the same time in circulation. That's all you need to know, and that's all you care about. So don't take everything you see in every article per verbatim. It is their job designed to mislead and confuse you, okay? So there you go. Have a great day.
The Coin Project, launched in 2004, did not succeed in the absence of comprehensive economic reforms to support the financial value of the dinar in the global market. Proves Caproni is an ignorant, clueless, smiling pile of poo. After the change of currency will occur a serious reduction in the volume of transactions with less amount of money. Specialized, minted coins serve internal business transactions. August 31, 2019. Imad Emirate Baghdad Mustafa al-Hashimi. There have been recent parliamentary voices calling for the reintroduction of coinage, and reintroduction into circulation, as well as reconsideration of the project to delete the 3 zeros from the Iraqi currency, at a time when economists regarded it as part of the great economic reform process in the country. Strategic plan. Economist Dr. S.M. Mohammed Hassan said that the central bank decided earlier to develop a plan to create coins as part of a restructuring plan that requires the approval of the House of Representatives, as a strategic plan will contribute to support the value of the Iraqi dinar in trading. The change of currency means that a new currency replaces an old currency with a specified replacement rate and removes the zeros of the old currency or moves the decimal places to the left, he said. Financial support for the national economy. Left double quotation mark. Hassan said that the Coin Project, launched in 2004, did not succeed in the absence of comprehensive economic reforms to support the financial value of the dinar in the global market, explaining that coins will be one of the important intermediate currencies that will be used for trading. Deleting zeros and reintroducing coins has to do with economic reforms because coins, because of their durability, are longer than coins that are quickly damaged, he said. In 2004, indicating that this requires the dissemination of a culture to educate the public about the economic feasibility of the minted currency. Delete the zeros. Dr. Abdul Hussein Al-Galbi, an economist at the Faculty of Business and Economics, University of Kufa, said, the process of changing the currency is not limited to deleting zeros, but it can be done by adding a number of zeros or moving the decimal places to the right, as happened in South Africa in 1961. But the situation prevailing over the past 50 years in most countries is the elimination of zeros because of the hyperinflation witnessed by many countries, which obliges to add zeros to their currencies in those circumstances, and then get rid of zeros at the end. Al-Galbi stressed that changing the currency does not affect productivity, as well as that this change does not affect the purchasing power of money, because the power comes from the increased demand for money against the money supply. And as long as the purchasing power does not change, the demand for currency and money supply they do not change, because deleting zeros does not entitle monetary institutions and the central bank to print more money and pump it into economy. Al-Ghalbi added that the central bank is constrained by the existing cash and the process of replacement, but foreign trade will not be affected as the price of exports will remain the same unchanged. As well as import payments are not affected because foreign exchanges in foreign currency versus domestic, which remains unchanged because the purchasing power of a currency do not change. Multiple benefits. Changing currency and deleting zeros brings multiple benefits, said Al-Ghalbi. Public. He said that after the change of currency will occur a serious reduction in the volume of transactions with less amount of money, which facilitates all parties to deal with, especially accountants. Left double quotation mark. Monetary deception. Al-Ghalbi said that currency change reduces the phenomenon of monetary deception experienced by people with a large number of zeros that are pushing towards generating inflationary pressures. Of inflation. Untamed. Left double quotation mark. He added that currency change leads to greater confidence in local currency and credibility, and when there are a large number of zeros in the local currency, people lose their confidence, especially those with transactions in wholesale markets and importers, as they will replace a local currency with stable international currencies such as the dollar or the euro, which deepens the phenomenon of dollarization in the domestic economy, which weakens monetary authority and reduces the effectiveness of policy.